TiarraLashay here and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, what I will be doing is using the 39A palette by Morphe again. I said in my previous video that I wanted to try out some other looks with that, so that is what I will be doing today. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so that way you can stay connected and up to date on all of my uploads. And yeah, that's really it. So let's go ahead and get started. But first, to prep my skin, I'm going to go in with the MAC Fix Plus and just spray that on my face just to moisturize my skin. I'm gonna go in with this Emberlies moisturizer, and I just learned about this. Beauty with Breezy actually gave me a recommendation in a couple of videos ago when I said my skin was dry. She commented and gave me this recommendation, and I really thank her for it because it has saved my skin. And I will link her channel down below so that way you guys can check her out. So I take about that much and just rub that into my skin. And then just to tackle these pores, I will use the Benefit Professional Primer and just focus that on the T-zone. And I literally take like a smidge, not much at all. So now that my skin's all prepped and ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. The foundation that I'll be using today is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and the color that I have is 390. I actually purchased this foundation once the whole line or collection dropped, and I was not a fan of it. I was like, not for me. But I kept playing with it, and I found that I actually like applying it better with a brush. So the brush that I'll be using today is the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. For me, the sponge just, I don't know, it just didn't work. And I think also I like got the wrong color at first. They color matched me in Sephora and gave me the wrong color. In the store, it actually looked good. It actually looked like a perfect match. At that time, I had the color 370. So I went back and I got 390, and now I feel like, you know, it's a lot better for me. So for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I use the colors Deep and Tan Sand. You know, sometimes we need that good full coverage concealer. This is that concealer for me. Like, I love this concealer, I really do. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of Tan Sand. And then just to blend that out, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. I forgot to add a little bit. I've been adding some concealer on my eyes so I can go ahead and prime them and get them out of the way. To set my concealer, I'm going to go in with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I actually just recently started using this and I really like it. I picked some up during the Black Friday sale that they had and I just really like it. So first I'm going to take a beauty blender and just pick it up and apply it right under the under eyes. And then I'm just going to go in with this Morphe M400 brush and just tap my brush in there. Pick up some of the product and then just run it over. There it is. Then using the same brush, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Medium Deep Translucent Powder and just use that to set the remainder of my face. So next what I'm going to do is take this ColourPop bronzer in the color Rodeo Drive and use that just to bronze up my skin. Rodeo Drive has a very like more red tint, so it's definitely going to bring some warmth to the skin. I really like this bronzer because I feel like it actually shows up, you know. Not that I can't find one that shows up, but you know, sometimes you pick up bronzers and they're just not bringing that warmth back to your face, but this has a really rich warm undertone. So for all my women of color out there, this would be a good option for you if you're looking for a bronzer. So next, to go in and contour, I'm going to take the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics palette and take the color Mocha, and I'm going to take this Morphe M403 brush and use that to contour. Next, I'm going to actually hop in and do my brows, and I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. I actually usually use dark brown, but I've decided to start going a little bit darker with my brows because I tried it and I actually really liked it. My natural hair is actually like truly black, so I mean I wouldn't use a black, but ebony is just a nice dark rich brown color. It's more of like a black brown rather than a dark brown. if that makes any sense. So now for my eyes, I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 39A palette. So I'm thinking I want to go for kind of like bronzy golden type of look. So the first color I'm going to go in with is going to be the color Transitional, which is right here. And I'll be taking the Morphe M504 brush. I really like this color Transitional. I think I'm pretty sure I said this in the other video too, but I'm really liking it. Like, Morphe, it would be a really good idea if you sold this color separately. So the next color I'm going to go in with is this color right here, which is Sculpt. That color is just a warm brown. It's a bit, I wouldn't say darker, just warmer than Transitional. And I'm going to apply that more so into the crease, and the brush that I'm using for this is the Morphe M502 brush. So then going in with a more tapered brush, I'm going to pick up the color Stroke, which is another matte brown shade. And I'm really just wanting to build up these browns just to make the transition between each of the colors smooth. And I'm gonna apply this color a bit lower than where I put Sculpt. And literally just following the shape of my eye for this one and working it from the outer into the inner corners of the eye. So then the next color I'm going to go ahead and apply to the lid. I'm gonna take this color Artistic, which is this nice bronzy color, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger and place that on the lid. And then to deepen things up in the crease just a little bit more, I'm gonna go in with the color Cat Eye, which is this brown shade right here. And I'm just gonna be using this small blending brush, which is the Morphe M411. Then with a really tiny brush, I'm going to pick up the color Slice, which is right here. And I'm just going to take that and just place that here on the outer portions. Oh, and the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M562 brush. So then using this Morphe M411 brush again, I'm going to start working on the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go in first with the color Transitional. Then I'm gonna go in with the color Sculpt. Then going in with the color Stroke. Then taking the color 1, 2, 3, 4 Cat Eye, or Slice, 1, 2, 3, 4 Cat Eye, down here, deep brown shade. And making sure I connect this color to the outer portions of the eye. And then going in with Expression and focusing that on the outer portion. Then taking the Morphe M508 brush, which is this little small teeny brush, and I'm going to pick up the color Slice and place that very close to the lash line. So I think I want to make this a little bit more bronzy, add a little bit more pop to the lid. So I'm going to take this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania pigment here and just pat that on top of the color that I placed already on the lid. All right, so I'm actually just going to use my lash box as a little tray, and I'm just going to tap some of that pigment off. And then just use my Sigma E55 brush to pick up that color and place it on the lid. And this color is honestly very similar to the one that I already placed on my lid, but it just gives it a little bit more of a reflex than the one that was previously placed. So I am going to apply some wing liner, and I haven't done this in forever. So we're gonna hope and pray that I don't mess anything up here. So I'm actually going to take this Inglot gel liner in the color Black. And the brush that I'm going to use is the Sigma winged liner brush, which is the E06 brush. And y'all, take a look at that. Like, this seems like it's specifically for eyeliner, and it just looks like it's going to be perfect. So this will be my first time using it. Please don't let me down here, brush. Alright, so one side is longer than the other, but I'm not touching it because it doesn't look too far off. I'm just gonna leave it alone. So the lashes that I'm going to be using are TiarraLashay lashes, and it's in the style Rome. So I'm gonna take this black LA Girl liner and just apply some black liner to the waterline. Then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I just really like how this mascara coats my bottom lashes. To finish off the face here, I'm just going to highlight, and I'm going to go in with the Dose of Color Desi and Katie collection, and I'm going to use the highlighter Marani. And to apply this highlighter, I'm going to be using the Sigma Beauty Tapered Highlighting Brush, which is also known as the F35 brush. And then I'm also going to use this highlighter to highlight the inner corners of my eye. For blush, I'm going to take this Shea Moisture Mineral Blush in the color Spice. Just apply that. So for my lips, I'm going to start by first lining my lips with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color Pitch. For my lip color, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the color Gothic Topic. I'll get my knife together now. Put me a cute sweater on like I would for Christmas Day. Alright, so that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. And if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And last but not least, if you've made it this far and you still have not subscribed, please make sure you hit that button so we can stay connected. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!